Hey, Johnny Blaze, Mr. Hollywood, and Marine Mike. I know you guys did an awesome job this season on Into the Crease. You provided play by play, live interviews for the Hockey League, 239Hockey.net. And I just want to say hi to everyone. Brick for Vezina. I guess he deserves it. All right, take care of yourself.
All right, we are off to a good start because I haven't failed yet. I have sound, right? I got sound. Welcome everybody to a Tuesday night edition of 239 in the Crease. I'm Johnny Blaze. You know me as that. Marine Mike is here. We have a very special guest. What's up, Mike? We also have a very special guest joining us tonight. He is a 239 admin, one of the top cheeses. We got Pale.
What do we got, Blaine?
We got Pale. Pale Poner, man.
What's going on? How are you doing?
Mr. Star Wars himself. What's up, Pale?
Doing great.
So thank you for joining us.
What we got for tonight's lineups?
What's that?
What do we got for tonight's lineups?
Oh, okay, so let's see what we got here. Do we have anything written down? Yeah, so, well, the only ones we have right now, I'm looking at Coxville blockers. We got Caberlet in at right wing. We've got on left wing Disnub. Center is Nicky Pats. Lefty is K-Dog. Right wing is I Don't Get Tired. And then manning the pipes, we have Butcher's Son for that team. That's Coxville blockers tonight. We're still waiting on Odd Guy. The only one we also that's the only one we have right now so far. So we're waiting on a couple of official lineups. We only got the one in right now, so we're gonna wait on that.
I see Young Flow's got his team going. He's got Buff on center, Cobb right wing, Elitas Frank on left wing, Dualism and Hall of Fame on D, and Sir Puffington and net. I'm sure Barrett will be playing later after his first game.
Okay, perfect. All right, so I'm just here. I just have my camera on right now, so we're gonna be tuning into the games anyways, so it's all good. Let's take a look at. We can look at the dressing rooms, or you can look at the stats here. We got some stats pulled up here. Nothing much. Pale, congrats on your team's victory last night. 239 Globetrotters taking on Imagination Station. Probably the biggest speaking point. I updated the stats. It wasn't with only one game. It wasn't a lot of movement. The only thing is Sauce Walker is now up in some of the top 10, the assists, points, that sort of thing. And PHJ, if I'm not mistaken, I just did the stats. He jumped to, with that 3-game performance last night, he jumped to second on the lowest goals against with 1.67 after a tremendous series last night for him, fielding in for Veds.
PHJ's pitching a shutout in game 2 that came in. Veds is a emergency roadside driver.
Okay.
Plows and like that. So he had a big night last night. So PHJ stepped in for him. And we got two of the top 5 goalies and goals against average on our team. So, looking pretty good in that department.
Yeah, and
only because I haven't played a game yet.
That's okay. Maybe a good point, right? Get Mike and I get a couple shutties, right?
Gotta get in.
With his performance, like I said, with his performance last night.
No, seriously though, like Pale, you got great series last night. Your rookie goalie came through for you when he needed it. I mean, that just makes him look great. Yeah, he has trade value. I mean, you paid what one bod for him, or wasn't he a free pickup?
He was almost Mr. Irrelevant. He was the second to last guy picked.
So I mean, by his performance last night, he has great trade value in my eyes. I mean, people that's looking for a goalie, look at this guy, give him a chance. He played well for Pale. What can you say more? I mean, got what you got.
Yeah, well, either that or I mean, you could look at like I think I mentioned it briefly last night. You almost have a situation like the Pittsburgh Penguins did a few years ago, with having two great goalies of Marc-Andre Fleury and Matt Murray, who at the time was playing well. You have options there. Like Pale said, Vez is an emergency responder, or I'm sorry, like a what do you call it?
I'm not sure whether he does. He plows or
like roadside services, like
where he like picks up cars that are in distress. I'm not sure.
Yeah,
it's one of those.
One of those where things can happen at any moment. It's like, okay, should we need hey, we understand we need somebody to fill in. Hey, PHJ, we you played great, come on in. So you have options on that side of it too. So looking at some of these series, I'm going to go switch it over to the triple overlay. The teams are in the dressing rooms right now, just getting ready. They're stretching. Right, that guy's got. Guy on the top right has a stick behind his back. He's got that cool mustache, very sinister looking. So he's ready to go.
There you go. Buffalo versus Hergy is getting ready to start up.
Yeah, I think we're just the two series are just waiting for one of the teams to get into the dressing rooms.
Oh yeah, Josto versus Caberlet. Yeah, okay, that one's there. Odd Guy versus Pogs. Is that the only 3 series tonight?
Only the 3 series tonight. Yep. Yes, Gala. I am watching these. I'm watching the dressing rooms right now. I'm creeping.
Live from the dressing rooms.
Live, watching these dudes change from the dressing rooms. So we're about to start up here. It looks like Buffalo hockey team and Chinese finger traps are about to get at it. I want to thank everybody for tuning in.
Let's get going.
So Hollywood's not with us yet. It's very well possible he may have something come up, and so we're just here doing our thing. I'm gonna have some background noise here, get some hockey noise. Oh shoot! I did it.
Got a young Buffalo and Hergy getting ready to start here,
and I failed. I just accidentally clicked something, and the streams went off. Change the stream to in the dressing room. I did a boo boo. I always make boo boos.
Hergy's jersey looking nice out there. He's got the Chinese beer jerseys.
Their jerseys, as somebody mentioned before in their previous series, their arena is just very sinister looking. Like, it just looks intimidating.
Yeah, with the red and gold.
Yeah, just very sinister. I don't know what it is. But we'll keep it on this series now while we're waiting for the others to start. Looks like Odd Guys, Eagle Fang Puckers are about to start. So this series we're looking at now, Young Buffalo and versus Hergy. So very two evenly matched teams, tied for points. 12th and 13th ranked teams here.
Hopefully for points here tonight.
Yeah, so both got 9 points. Buffalo hockey team has less games played. By about 3, yeah, they got 3.
It's a tough spot to be in as a captain when your team plays less games in the front of the year, because it makes it harder to make decisions on your team. You don't know how your team looks exactly, whether it's one matchup that didn't go well or multiple matchups that didn't go well, but you don't have a whole lot of information to go off of based off of how you guys played.
Right, exactly. You got that small sample size to work with. You want to make some decisions. You want to say, do I change something, or do I just rough it out or stick it out? But we've only played like 6 games. Everybody else has played 12 games or 9 games. You don't want to jump the gun, but you don't want to miss an opportunity.
We got Odd Guy and Pogs. Odd is in the red and white moving up.
Yeah. Yeah, this is Odd's stream. Mr. Odd Guy. So he's taking on Pogs and the rotating pizza oven. Looking at you look under their logos, 2 very evenly matched teams. We got the 6th place Eagle Fang Puckers, the 8th place rotating pizza oven. Both play the same amount of games.
Kind of underperforming a little bit this season. I think a lot of people had them picked pretty high. I did, certainly in my power rankings, but I think we could expect a little bit more out of them. But Odd's a tough out. He's the only team that we've lost to, my team personally.
Okay.
So far.
Odd Guy. He a lot of people remember his team won season 17's finals. They were the number 1 seed last season. Obviously there's a new team, new rosters, but he did maintain. He's maintained some of the same, some of the guys. He's got Bomber. He's got Roman. So
drafted Bomber and Roman. Had Jetty, ended up getting rid of him.
He had Jetty at first, yeah.
Picked up Adrenaline. Adrenaline's going to fill that second part-time role with Roman. But it looks like Hergy got on the board first over for the Chinese Finger Traps.
Okay.
They're up 1-0 over Buffalo right now.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. We just had a goal there.
All right, so early on, about halfway into the first, we got a goal. And let's go there because, we'll stay here for a second. Chinese Finger Traps just turned it over. It's coming the other way. The Odd Guys team's pressing as well. We got kind of some back and forth action going on here. As soon as the other game starts, I'll just throw it on the 3 screens. This way we can have equal sized action.
The Odd Guys team is a tough out.
Did they still not start their game yet? Like, what's going on?
Well, it looks like the blockers are ready. They're just waiting for Josto's team. It could be just matchmaking issues. There could be... It's EA, many reasons. So I guess we'll see what's going on there.
Some sustained pressure at Odd Guys team, and Pog's team just turned it over and gave it right back to them. Nice
can't do that. Can't do that against Odd's team. They come out of it unscathed. Caberlet in the chat. It's boring in Coxville. Caberlet, am I right to assume that we're just waiting? Oh, there they go. Okay, the other team is pulled in. So Coxville blockers. Let's switch to the Chinese Finger Traps real quick. Coxville about to start their matchup with Josto. So we got a couple new people join. I want to say hello. Look, what do we got going on here?
Big goal.
Big goal here. 2-0.
Winner for them. Is that Herg?
I think that's Herg. Let's take a look.
Wow, what a pass.
Hergy getting on the board for his team. That's the second of the night already. He scored the first one as well.
I'm looking at the participants in the users in chat. I want to say hello to who's here now. Blue Lion King, Derek GNR, Gala, Hollywood, Link Runner, Marine Mike, Pale Pony. You guys are here with me. Ranger Gordita, Roman, and this guy, a.k.a. Caberlet, who is about to start his series. Let's switch to the triple view. Get a little bit of a... You know what? I think I can make these screens a little bigger. Maybe I should do that next time. This triple view.
Kelch, what did you miss? Hergy getting his team on the board with 2 goals already. And Odd Guy Pogs is scoreless going into the second period.
Yeah,
it looks like Hergy's team just went another goal. 3-0 now with 36 seconds left.
You got it. Yeah, 3-0. Winding down in the first. So 2 of the games are ending their first period. Coxville and Intellectual Property about to start here. Let's
breakaway. Yeah, Hergy's right wing. I'm not sure who he is. Rings it off the post.
Wow.
Almost up.
No, I mean, to be honest, like, is Chinese Fingers Chops this offense? They're looking good because of Gala, or? I mean, what do you think? They trade Gala away, and then they got him back. I mean,
they dropped him already. He's a waiver, so.
Oh, Gala's back on waivers?
Yes.
I was actually working all day today, so I actually did not look what happened.
Nope.
Yeah, so
we got Hollywood. We've got Noto on right wing for Herg's team, and it looks like we just missed a goal. Pogs looks like Surprise Me gets his first goal for Pogs' team.
All right.
Up there, top left against Odd Guy.
All right, so we already went through the trades. We already went through. So Epic traded to rotating pizza oven for a Jetty and Yambag. That was yesterday. Yeah, so today, Beer Nuts and Gala. Oh, no, I knew about this one. This was this morning. You guys talked about this last night or this morning.
That was yesterday.
That was yesterday. All right, so we're pretty...
Right, so it's Hergy adding Asol and dropping Gala. Okay. Then Colonelli drops Blazing Rick and adding Raging Cage. And then McDowell Manuel dropping Fizz, adding Blazing Rick.
Okay, here we go.
I'm not really sure about that move for Mr. Tough. I don't really understand that one. He picks up Blazing Rick, who is goalie only, I believe. I've only ever seen him play goalie. And he's got Sniper in net already. I don't anticipate him playing Sniper anywhere but net. I don't think that would be a positive for his team. Sniper's been the lone guy that has made that team stay in the games. So dropping Vish, who I thought was his second best forward last night, for
Hands down.
goaltender doesn't really make a whole lot of sense to me.
No. The other thing that what kind of what I'm worrying as well is Colonelli's dropping and adding. Like we saw Radenstein, I mean he's a solid goaltender, but this season he hasn't been able to really do anything, show us anything at all. He has the worst goals against average. He has the worst save percentage right now in the league. So I mean, was that a smart move, or is this the team that Rage turns around and shows us what he can actually do?
And while you were speaking there, Mike, Odd Guy's team was able to tie that one up. Cefeli, I think, was the one that scored that. I'm not sure who that is exactly.
Yeah, that was the Felly, looks like. So that's 1-1 halfway into the second. Chinese Finger Traps still up 3-0. 7.5 left in the second in that game. And in the about 5 minutes left in the first, we're scoreless. Coxville, intellectual property. Yeah, I'm just kind of looking. I'm sorry, I'm just trying to catch up now. And I'm looking at the trades in our Discord. I'm between the league site and the Discord. So McDonald menu dropping Viz. I know you guys talked about that a little bit. I'm a little surprised. I'm sure there's a reason for it. I don't question the captains. You guys are out there doing these for a reason. I thought Viz played pretty well for them even yesterday's series. Granted, their result wasn't. He played great.
Yeah, I thought he was the second most dangerous forward on their team last night.
Yeah, obviously Thamps.
I don't know, who their backup was.
I'm not sure.
So no changes in the score so far. Looks like got some new folks coming in here. What's going on? I want to say hello. Drug Monkey, what's up? Dusty Jock, what's up? Sensei Drop Shot and Kelch. Roman, what's up? Thank you for tuning in.
Roman's out there getting on the board for Odd Guy's team. That was who scored. Cefeli is Roman.
Okay, so that's right. Cefeli is Roman. That's right.
But yeah, it's even more confusing to me now that I look at Mr. Tough's team, because I see Thamps and I see Mr. Tough as far as forwards go, and then I see McGilla, True Bensuolo, and Shy Elf, who have all played defense in this game. Now, True Bensuolo is also left wing eligible. I can see him being a left wing for their team.
Right.
He's perfectly capable of being that, but we have a goal. I think he's also their best option on defense as well. So, don't really get the Vish waving.
Yeah, I mean, it really would have been interesting to see that how the Viz Thamps thing gels out. Obviously Thamps he scored some goals last night. He played great in his debut for them. But
it looks like Disnub got on the board for Coxville. That's a recent trade addition to the Coxville Blockers, making his impact early for his team there. Cabale getting on the board, going up 1-0 on intellectual property, the Joe Stowe team.
We're going to keep it on this one for the remainder of this period. Third period just started in Young Buffalo Hergsy's game there. Second period wrapping up here. Second period already wrapped up in Cabale's team, Joe Stowe's series.
Odd Guy getting in on the forecheck. Look at him go.
Yeah,
all the way up there.
He's hitting. He wants to lead the lead. He wants to lead the league in hits. He wants that. So as that period ends, Yeah, so definitely some, like I said, tonight we have 3 series. Tomorrow night's a big one. We got 8 tomorrow, so we'll feature the two sets of 4 screens here for that. We won't do any featured ones. It'll just be the 2 sets of 4. You miss way more stuff out if you have all 8 featured screens. And then Thursday we have 4, if I'm not mistaken. So busy week here, week 3. Starting to see where these teams, and if you're looking at these featured screens, you look at the team logos, you see where they stand. You know, they're all pretty close. Chinese finger trap showing some pressure.
Chinese finger traps, 4-0.
4-0. Yeah, it's let's switch it up.
No, I had Young Buffalo's team ranked pretty high in my power rankings. I think I maybe like middle of the pack, but like definitely a playoff team. Hergy's team I did not, you know, Hergy's team isn't doing so well so far to start the season, but they look really good here. And Young Buffalo's squad looks like they haven't played in a while, which they haven't. So
yeah,
we'll see what happens there.
Yeah, but Couch mentioning in the chat, Buffalo's team ain't scoring. Let's take a look at some. Well, stats don't lie, right? I'm a very big fan of that saying. Let's take a look at some stats. 23 goals for, 25 against. You know, looks like the average, if you're looking at the league average, everybody's in the 35 and up, 35-40 goals for range. So definitely, actually, 23 goals for is tied for least.
Yeah, 23 goals for, and Cobb has 13 of them.
Okay.
Goals scored by the team collectively besides Cobb.
Wow.
With their 25 goals against, where do they sit? Yeah, they're one of the, 1, 2, 3. They're fifth in the least, fifth least goals against. So defensively, all right, that's something. Defensively, not bad. Just the offense got to get going.
Yeah,
So,
you're
Johnny,
sacrificing.
you want to put the first bet for tonight?
Oh my gosh, I'm slacking. Let's do some bets, right? Okay.
All right, let's go with who will win, Odd Guy or Pogs. Let's put that up for 2 minutes.
Yeah, I'm gonna do. Who scored?
I mean, it's a very close game. It's tied 1-1. I think that's a good one.
Okay, I'm gonna run a
This
quickie.
one could go to overtime.
All right, I'm gonna run it for 2 minutes. And go. I am slacking. So some good. So I try to be new. I'm trying to be as neutral as possible. I'm not ever trying to poo-poo on anybody. You have good. You have your bad days. Whatever. But yeah, the scoring's just not there. Yeah, Young Couch mentioning if it's either, and like you said, Pale, you said 13 of those goals belong to Cobb. If it's Cobb scores or nobody scores. Mashapa chiming in. If it's
Lots of pressure.
Mashapa chiming in. If it's not a 2-1 game, Buffs team ain't winning. So I mean, it's looking that way. We're just.
Who is that? Swagger? Swagger getting on the board for Josto over there.
Swagger. I guess we could think ahead to some maybe game 2 bets. Some fun things we could do. We've had several new viewers join in since last time I mentioned it. If you're just tuning in, we have myself, Johnny Blaze, as my name will be for now until I decided what it is. Marine Mike K, and a special guest, Pale Poner, the 239 admin himself, the Big Cheese, joining us in the booth tonight.
I got a game 2 prop for you.
All right,
Nick Swagger, over under 2 points or 2.5 points.
Okay.
Okay.
For which one? Sorry, the Buffalo series.
Yeah.
No.
Points for Nick Swagger. That would be Josto versus Cavalry.
All right, so
That's for next game.
So just the score from both teams, over under 2.5, right? Not any particular player.
No. McSwagger.
McSwagger.
Oh, McSwagger. McSwagger.
1.5.
Okay. Ooh, I like that. All right, let's do it. McSwagger. Okay, so after this one, game 2, I'm going to throw it up. I'll throw it up for a long time. I'll throw it up for like 10 minutes while this game ends. After this bet goes, I'll start a new one. Game 2 in the Cabernet Josto Coxville Blockers Intellectual Property Series. McSwagger, over under 2.5 points. That'll be the next one.
Here we go. We got some news in the chat box.
Ooh, we got a lot going on here.
Barrett, and I assume that's Barrett. His tag in the chat box is SJ Barrett 07. I think it's Barrett.
Gotta be.
Barrett is playing center for Buffalo for the rest of the season. So I believe Barrett has been playing right D on that team.
Yes.
It looks like young Buffalo is going to go back to right D himself, and Barrett is going to move to center for the rest of the season.
Not a bad idea. Change the look. Change something. Yeah. You know, you're a team that's kind of up there still. You'd hate to drop rank. You know, you're still looking good, right?
Yeah.
You have 3 games. I mean, there are only 9 points, but they're 3 games in hand for most of the league.
This is going to be the longest season in 239 history. I think the longest one previous was 42 games. This one's going to be 45. So most are only 12 games in. Some are 9. There's a lot of time left.
Yeah, you guys, the Globetrotters got the only one with 15. Most people here are 12. There's a couple with 9. So. And why not enjoy it? Let's have a notable mention. 239 Globetrotters currently sitting on top at number 1. 20 points.
1, baby.
Numero uno. The only real team I can see threatening that, if Rotating Pizza Oven sweeps or Odd Guys gets two wins, they'll be 20 points as well.
Well, there's a couple teams that are right behind us. I don't think any of them are playing tonight.
No, none of them are playing tonight.
But
just fun with stats. All right, so it looks like we're still.
An odd guy going OT.
Tune into this game, get a little.
Who's Hergie's goaltender? Who's he got back there between the pipes? It's Beer Nuts, right?
Beer Nuts,
I believe so.
Right? Gets the first game with his new team, gets a 5-0 shutout. How about that?
Yeah, very impressive. So I mean, if you're the Finger Traps, you're Beer Nuts, you're feeling good right now. They're like, yeah, we did this. Look at the results, right? Immediate results. So
4 shots on net for Buffalo's team the entire game there. They wouldn't have won if they scored on every shot they took.
I'm gonna keep it here for now because this is an overtime game, and a lot of you guys got them Blaze Bucks on this. So let's take a wee look here.
As Hollywood stated, Buffalo only had 4 shots on net.
And it was stopped. Yeah, so it was a breakaway, and Mashapa mentioning it stopped pretty easily. So waiting on this one to end, and I'll immediately run this next bet, which will be for anybody just tuning in. Game 2, this Coxville Blocker Series. McSwagger, over under 2.5. Pick the over or pick the under. So
I'm going to say under.
If I could bet, I probably would say 2. Seems like a very defensive.
I mean, right now, just watching the game, I mean, it's a very low scoring game. I mean, I do see a lot of turnovers, but also, I mean, it's more of a defensive but I've been seeing a lot of unnecessary turnovers on both ends. So I mean, I don't know what needs to change for either team to capitalize on that.
You got Odd Guy on the power play in OT here.
Oh, look at run
off and got set up pretty quick.
Look at run a little Omaha there, Rotating Pizza Oven.
Yeah, almost got that taken care of.
All right, so good
bomber up the ice with the puck.
Good play down low. Back to the D-man. Oh. Nothing going on in the Cabernet Josto series yet. Still 1-1, third period.
Odd Guy almost getting his team on the board, getting that W. Stopped by Link Runner. That's right. Pogs has had Link Runner a couple times, I think, on these Pogs and Surprise Me teams. I think Link's been a goalie for him a couple of times.
Guess he knows what he likes, right? He knows the link runner's style of play. He likes it. Fits his system. Oh, we got a little. I think we got a penalty coming up here.
Yeah, another one on the rotating pizza oven, back to back.
That's
your guys are going to be tired.
That's epic. Looks like that's epic
here. Epic off to the box, and it's going to put surprise me on defense here.
Ooh.
Bomber shooting across the grain, almost puts that one away.
All right, so we got some good action here in this overtime. It's about 12 minutes left. Looks like it's mostly, obviously because they're on the power play too. Odd guys really putting some pressure on Eagle Fang Puckers, I should say. Oh, what's this? What a huge save!
By Link Runner.
Link
says he's never been on his team. That's surprising to me. For some reason, I thought that they had.
Okay. Our apologies, but yeah, I could have sworn it was that you were on a couple others with Pogsy. Looking at the other game, 2 minutes left in the third. They're still tied at 1-1, so they might go to overtime while we still wait for game 2 to start between Young Buffalo's Buffalo hockey team and Hergzies.
Another penalty for the rotating pizza oven. They could take a trip. Here comes their timeout. They definitely need out.
An unnecessary penalty right there.
Oh, Link Runner mentioned he's been on Brick's team multiple times. I've only ever been on one team. I've only ever been on one team with Brick in history. Long time ago.
Did you have fun?
It was my first time meeting Brad. I hadn't known who Brick was, and then I was like, oh my god, it was Brick and Figo, the same party. And it was, I think, Joe Stowe was the captain. He took a lot of abuse that season. And the profanities.
The first season that we're in the league, Joe Stowe was on his team.
Yeah, I definitely couldn't stream with the audio in those series, that's for sure.
That was my forward line for Han Shot first, was Brick, Figo, and Joe.
Okay, Kelchi's calling it. Game winner. Ian. Assisted by Odd and Sober. Ian, that's not a bad pick, because, Ian's been known to come through. He scored a game winner in the one series before. I forget which one it was. It was a couple of series ago. Ian with the big winner, so not a bad bet.
2 game ones going to overtime with 1-1 scores. Coxville Blockers and Intellectual Property, as well as Eagle Fang Puckers versus the Pizza Oven. Both 1-1.
With the Buffalo hockey team, Chinese Finger Trap, sitting in the dressing room for probably what feels like an eternity.
Yeah, perpetually waiting for game 2 over there.
I thought for sure they'd be midway into the second period by now.
Is this second OT for Odd and Pogs? I think it's first still.
I believe it's first.
A lot of penalties.
Yeah, the Cabernet series, it's just going. They're just starting now.
The centerman glide into position.
The Ace Soul betting 2K Kelch is wrong.
Pittsburgh's won the faceoff.
Ace Soul, I caught another legendary in the Pokemon Hunt in the NBA Discord.
Oh man, I gotta get back into that. I'm always on my phone when I'm playing on this. It's just misery trying to catch anything on the phone. That server.
I don't think they stalled for Barrett, Mash. He was already in the chat earlier. I'm assuming he's ready to go. Even when I had him on my team, he was almost ready to go for most game ones. Like, it was just really close, which caused delays, which is why he play game ones at all anymore.
Yeah, so week 3, kind of like just a little recap. Week 3, we had the face-off took place this past Sunday, and that's a panel run by it was Kelch, Yambag, Mashotpa, Nicky Pats. D-Mart was not there, but he was going to be, and Anderson, and then I joined in afterwards. One game last night, Pale Poners 239 Globetrotters sweeping Imagination Station 3-0. And here we are tonight. We've got 3 series.
Here we go. Young Buffalo and Hurry finally starting up game 2 again.
Oh, huge saves. Yeah, so let's go to I guess, or do you want to stay with the overtime? I don't know.
Yeah, just stick with Pogs versus Odd for now, I think.
That's kind of the featured one right now because they're in overtime. Then we can switch over to maybe Josto Cabriolet.
Yeah, we'll watch Josto and Cabriolet when it's game 2 and we're betting on McSwagger.
McSwagger. So now it's going the other way. So now, Pogs had a face-off in the Eagle Puckers zone. That is thwarted.
Oh, man. Oh,
my.
Oh, Odd Guy's team probably should have scored on that one.
Yes, I think so.
I think that was sober. Hergy's team gets up on Young Buffalo again already. It's 1-0.
That was an early one there. So let me write in the chat the next bet in case anybody's just joining.
Sorry about that. I lagged out on Discord. I don't know why.
It happens. He's still in Chicago.
Yeah.
Come.
Ooh. Pog's team sending a puck right through the crease, almost gets it through the other side, and we're still tied 1-1, getting ready to go into the second OT.
Ooh, less than a minute left.
That's not a bad game. Very solid game.
Some good chances on both ends of the ice. I'd say more so for Odd Guys, Eagle Fang Puckers. I think they've had more pressure, more chances, but Pog's team showing some resiliency. They're taking their shots. They're getting the puck in deep.
Yeah, shout out to Hugh for intellectual property. I don't think he's making his debut tonight, but he will tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
For their team.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Hasn't played in a couple of seasons now.
So that's going to be one, and Hugh Laurie was, one of the flagship players back in the, one of the main guys back in the day, right? But obviously with things, he's doesn't, like you said, he hasn't played in a couple. I think he played one game last season. Had 1 goal and 67% shooting or some craziness. That stat that'll always stand out. But I'll keep a keen eye on Hughes' performance tomorrow. Let's see how he does, right? Shake off a little rust. All right, so we're going.
Guys' team making a lot of big time stretch plays and Omahas at the end of that period there, but wasn't able to bury anything.
Taking some risks. Sometimes they felt that okay, here we go, let's try it. Double OT, it's going to be double OT now. Although the way that game's been going, I mean, it could very well be triple overtime coming up. Who knows? We could see triple.
Pretty sure it's double. And this one's going to double after a minute 30.
Yeah, so this one, between this one and Odd Guy, potentially, Odd Guy going into double OT. Tummy sticks. Young Buffalo and Hergsy's team, they might be finished their series before we're done with game 1 here.
Yeah, shout out to Hergy's team. They came out strong in these games. If you haven't been watching the whole time, Hergy's team won the first game against Young Buffalo's squad 5-0 and are now up 2-0 in the first of this game 2. Josto versus Cabriolet is tied at 1-1 in the first overtime. That's getting ready to end. That's on your main screen. And Pogs versus Odd Guy is in OT number 2, also tied at 1-1. That's in the top right now.
I'm gonna let this wind down, and then I'm gonna switch over to the Odd Guy Pogs series, since that's another one that's A, it's in double overtime. B, a lot of people have some blaze bucks on this bad boy. So the bet was who's going to win the first game, odd guys, boys, or pogs.
So someone messaged me about Mr. Tubbs, about his decision with who we got with Rick. Apparently, so Pale, you beat him up in the dot, hands down. We watched that massacre. All right, very good, well done. So he's probably bringing Sniper, possible chance, to the dot, putting Rick in net.
That does not make any sense to me whatsoever. I mean, it's Tuff's team, and he's got to make the decisions for his team. And if that's what he thinks is the best, then that's what he thinks is the best. But to me, Sniper is the only one that's holding your team in the games. He's out there making like 20, 25, 30 saves a night each game that he's in. And Colin Ellie got rid of Blazin' J. Rick for a reason. I mean, no offense to Blazin' J there, but you got dropped for a guy that plays your same position. You both went for a bod in the draft, and you've got Sniper that's a 30 bod goalie. That just doesn't make a whole lot of sense to take your 30 bod goalie and put him on center.
Yeah, Mashapa agreeing as well. He said, yeah, it makes no sense.
You put a 42 bod center at goalie.
The Flaming Dragons team is actually competing, and they're in the standings, and he's got a team around him. Sniper has been the only thing that's been keeping his goalie or his team in the running.
That's true. That is true.
Yes, a lot of the Hergy 9 shots on goal.
2 double OT games.
My goodness.
Going on right now for game 1. Both of these teams have played, or all 4 of these teams have played 5 periods of hockey. All of them have only scored 1 goal each.
Wow.
And then you've got Hergy's team that scored 7 goals and given up none through 4 periods.
Whoa, did anybody just catch that? On Odd Guy's stream, it said OT4, and then after a couple seconds after the puck drop, it just switched to OT2, suggesting double overtime. That was weird. Anybody else catch that?
Maybe it's already predicting how long this game
right,
will go.
It's foreseeing what's coming. Like I said, these two teams might still be playing, and Young Buffalo and Hergy can be finished their series before we're done with game 1.
Ooh. Surprise me puts one through the crease behind Don's goal.
Close. Yeah, we got a penalty coming up.
The other way.
Rotating.
Diving, breakup by the defense on Pog's team ends up tripping a guy, and Odd Guy going on the power play. I think he's 0 for 3 on the power play. I think all 3 of his power plays have been in overtime.
I mean, honestly, that's not real. That's not a bad penalty, especially you're deep into overtime. Your guys pretty much gassed. Diving to make a play. Yeah, I mean, you take a penalty out of it, but you know what? You also stop a good goal.
Buffalo hockey team just scored. Want to take a gander at who scored?
Was it Barrett?
Cobb. We got some pressure.
Oh, we got to into this one.
Oh! What a night.
There it is.
I didn't catch who scored that. It looks like it was Sober.
Hold on. What's the replay show? No, they're going to exit out real fast. We'll wait here on the stats, see what it says. Oh, he's going through the stats real fast.
Yeah, Sober enough from Ian getting on the board. Hergy's team also scored right at the same time. They are now up 3-1.
Okay, so Couch, so you were close. Ian didn't score it, but he assisted on the game winner. So you weren't
on the power play. I think that was the 4th power play in overtime. That ends the double OT marathon for Odd Guy versus Pogs. We're on to our 2nd double OT marathon between Caberlet and Josto. This is intellectual property versus the Coxville Blockers, and it looks like the Blockers are on their power play on their own in double OT here.
Maybe Young Buffalo needs to figure it out and do what these guys are doing, taking it to overtime.
Buffalo's out there. He's trying to trap it up out there, but it's not really working too well against Hergy's team at the moment. Also, Johnny, have we paid out the?
Oh yeah, we're gonna pay those out. Congratulations to all the winners. Oh wow!
An OT4 in this one too.
Okay, let me do some stats before I do so. If you voted odd, guys, your payout is 4.47 return ratio because 78% of the people said Pogs was going to win that one.
I said that Pogs was going to win that one, so I feel bad.
Yeah, so the payout is going to be huge for those who chose odd guys. So
you let me down, Pogs. I'm upset.
But Shot, to be honest, it's a little bit of both. A little bit of bad offense and good defense.
Matt Shotba with a great question in the chat says, are these low-scoring games due to good defense and goaltending or bad offenses?
I always hate to talk about I always try to look at the positive, but it's just like maybe some inefficient offenses going on. I mean, can anybody? Is anybody's defense really tremendous? Can anybody really say, "Wow, that defense is the greatest thing ever"? The defenses are good, but beatable.
Still ended their double OT marathon as well with a 2-1 win over Josto's intellectual property. It looks like Cobbs himself was the one that went out there and got that one on a nice cross crease feed.
I mean, we have some great goalies. We have some great goalies. We got good teams.
In and out here. I'm sorry.
You're fine. We got good goalies, right? We got good defense. It just seems like maybe with the larger teams are things a little bit more, people more spread out, it very well could be.
I think to go into that, for me, when I was scouting goaltending this season, this was the strongest season that I think 239 has had in terms of goalies go. There was definitely a drop-off after a certain point, but that certain point was probably 13 or 14 goalies deep. And so everybody's got a really solid goalie. There's a lot of really solid defensemen in this league this season. I think the defense and goaltending as a whole stepped up some. And yeah, I mean, forwards wise, I think, I don't think that there's a weakness of forwards. I just think that the defense and goalie really stepped up this season compared to the last couple that we've had. And as I say that, Young Buffalo gets on the board for his team.
I would agree. I think we've seen before I say Mike Swagger 2.5 over under. The bet is up. I'm going to go for 5 minutes because if I go too long, it's going to go too deep into the game. Let's say it could skew the stats. McSwagger, game 2. Will they go 2.5 over or under? In points, not goals or assists, but points.
Swagger, I believe. I belve. I'm putting it on you, bud.
All right, Pale believes in you, Swagger.
Trump just scored another one.
Hergy's out there getting another one going. It's 4-2. Yeah.
Yep, 4-2. This one's just getting away.
Yeah, I was kind of going back to the point about it does seem in recent seasons we've had a more solid goaltenders in the pool than really ever before. It usually used to be like a couple, and then some decent ones, but it seems that we have a lot of good goalies this season too. Even last season, times have changed.
As a person that has had multiple goalies quit on my teams, I can tell you that this season definitely had the most depth at goaltending.
A lot more selection, like I said.
Speaking of quitting here, Pale, is there any information why Black and Gold just kind of left?
Nope. I don't have any.
Okay. I was a little surprised when I heard about that.
He left the server and he's not coming back. That's what I know.
So for those that are new to the league and never seen this happen, what are the actual rules that goes in place with this?
don't quit.
Yeah, quit is a quit, right? I mean,
I don't really know.
Like what is like the punishment? Like what punishments are given out? Is it like just a season ban or a permanent ban? Like how do you guys handle that?
The only ban that we have is a permanent one. We're not LG. We don't do any other kind of different bans. It's just you quit, you don't come back. Period. End of story. That's it.
There you go, guys.
yeah, fair. I mean, it's strict but fair. I guess the rules are set out when you join, and I'm just sorry to see stuff like that happen. Obviously, we'd like to. The league wants to build, and we want to have as much fun as possible. Great, productive members. It's all good. But things happen, and
Yeah. No 239 COVID protocols. You just play.
no, you're chilling in your home, playing your Xbox. Don't need protocols. Chilling at home. You're in the best position possible if you get that stuff. I hope you never get it, but if you do, hey, you're at home.
Oh, did Pogs already score? Look at this. They went like 5 periods without scoring last game. now they're up a goal.
All of a sudden, we're scoring machines here, right? No, scoring early after what felt like a 12-period game, and they're going to go on they're going to the box. Tripping call on rotating pizza oven. Odd guy going to get the break. Going to get the power play.
Rotating pizza oven is tied for dead last in most penalties in minutes taken. And you're seeing that play out right now. Last game, they gave up 4 power plays in first and second overtimes. They go up a goal quickly here on Odd Guy's team and immediately go back on the penalty kill.
Oh, yeah, again. There it is.
So what is their penalty kill percentage right now?
For who? Pizza oven?
Yeah.
They are, where's that? 84.6%.
That's not bad, though.
Yeah, but you're not scoring while you're on the penalty.
Yeah.
That's 100% true. Now, what's Odd Guy's power play percentage?
Eagle Fang is at...
It's improved now because they just scored again.
They just scored again, so it's 21.1% plus whatever this is going to do to it.
Well, here's our chance to pad that stat a little bit.
All right, gonna switch it over here. We got this game ending here. Hergsy's Chinese finger trap is up 4-2, leading young Buffalo's Buffalo hockey team. Probably gonna end up as a Hergy win here. We'll keep it on here since this game's
shout out to Fergie getting ready to take that series clinching game here. If you weren't around, they won 5-0 in game 1. It was Biernut's first game on his new team with Hergy, and he posts a 5-0 shutout for his team.
With only 4 shots on that.
About to win 4-2 here in game 2. And for Odd Guy versus Pogs, that was a 1-1 game in double overtime. Odd Guy ended up pulling that one out on the power play. And Caberlet versus Josto was also a 1-1 double OT game that Caberlet won 2-1 for his team.
Yeah, kudos, congratulations to Hergy on taking the series win. He still got another game. Get your points up. You know what I mean? Get your thing going.
There's surprised me getting another goal for his buddy Pogs there.
Nice.
Putting him up 2-1.
Hey, this is a different pace game we're seeing here compared to last game.
Yeah, some more. I mean, we're 2-1 in the first alone. We still got 7 minutes left in the first, of all things. It was a 1-1 after like 73 overtimes. A lot scoring. So a little more action here. Not a beating by any means. It's 2-1, but some pretty good scoring here. The chat provide this. I love that response. So Chinese finger traps. Let me see. I'm looking at our website here. With that win, and I'm not looking at anybody else who, how that affect. They're up to now 13 points. Puts them at ninth.
13 points.
Ninth from 12th. So they're moving up.
Tied with Mighty Ducks there.
Yeah, they get the sweep.
Mighty Ducks have a couple games in hand.
They get the sweep. They can move up to as much as 7th place. Depending, the outcomes of these other games. I'm just kind of being very generalistic here. I think I mentioned on yesterday's broadcast, the standings you see there at the bottom of each team's logos is just prior to tonight's game starting. I don't to update those, it would just be just a little crazy as the games end. So that's just league coming into tonight's series. That is their standings.
So for those on the under on the swagger bet, you're probably pretty happy with how this game has started. It's 0-0 about halfway through the first, and there's a goal.
No, just as you say that. Just as you say that.
Was that Swagger that scored? I think it was. There's a goal by McSwagger right off the bat.
Oy.
Wow.
Yikes. Okay, Ace Soul saying, okay, Swag's going to get a hattie. That's what he's saying. Assisted by Joe NHL and Drug Monkey.
Hollywood's prediction that Swag is going to get shut out is officially over.
That one's pooched. Switch over our guy real quick while the other team is backtracking here. So young Buffalo and Hergy in the dressing room just waiting on that series to start. All right, I guess, do I bother looking at tomorrow's schedule? I mean, there's a lot going on tomorrow.
There's a lot. Every Wednesday night, it's going to be 8 teams going, or all 16 teams going, I should say.
Yeah, so tomorrow. All right, Chinese Finger Traps take on Now We Go. That's going to happen tomorrow. Eagle Fang Puckers, who you're seeing. Oops, I'm going to switch over because you're not going to see them right now because I'm switching. Eagle Fang Puckers at Doors Backpack. That'll be a good one, too. A couple of top-tier teams going there.
So I really want to watch that one because there's a lot of things that happen as we spoke earlier, how Black and Gold quit out. It's going to be very interesting because Swizz had to make some drastic changes
to
his entire team because of that. He needed D-man, so he had to give up a top goalie for D-man and then someone else. So, I mean, that's going to be very interesting to see how that team plays out now.
Yeah, so that'll be one to watch tomorrow. Brokeback Mountaineers versus Buffalo Hockey Team. Coxville Blockers, who you're seeing right here. Backdoor Bandits. Intellectual Property at Mighty Ducks. Benchwarmers Imagination Station. Game Misconduct at 239 Globetrotters.
Also passed.
And then NDA taking on Rotating Pizza Oven. So full lineup of games tomorrow. You're going to have it right here.
We have a penalty shot here. Oh, I thought that was a penalty shot. Wow.
I was going to switch over for was because I love them penalty shots.
Yeah, it was a great saucer pass. And it looked like he was on a breakaway. It should have been a penalty shot. But he took a tripping call right at the net.
All right, so we're still at 1-0 here. The Odd Guys series 2-1 rapid rotating pizza oven. Still leading that one. Oh, hold on, I gotta switch it over. We just got something going on here. We got some plays. Yeah, Schwartz, I think we're gonna get a Yam Hammer. I guess that's what happens when the Yam Hammer comes out. Is that Odd Guy scoring?
Who's getting the Yam Hammer? All right, so with that one, we are now 2-2, tied. Pizza Oven versus Eagle Fang Puckers.
Pizza Party's looking to break out. Now over to Dion. Handles the puck.
A little bit of back and forth here going to the D. We got shot from the point. Oh, and we got Chinese finger trap. Buffalo hockey team about to start their third game. Switch it over here. This is the one that, people got some butts on. We got McSwagger already with the goal. The bet was that was he going to have the over/under on 2.5 points. He's already got a goal. Yeah, as soon as Schwartz, as soon as this one goes, as soon as this one, I guess it'd be as soon as this game, or like if Swagger scores a couple more and it's over, I'll pay it out. If it's going to still be under, I got to wait till the end of the game. We're going to run a bet immediately afterwards, as soon as this one's done.
I just wish I could make bets on my phone.
Yeah, I know.
On the Xbox.
That's weird. It's weird that it doesn't let you do it on the mobile device or on the app, but
Not even on the Xbox I can't do it.
well, the Xbox Twitch app.
Yeah.
Oh, that thing's horrible. That thing's got to be one of the most horrible
It
things
really
in the
is.
universe. I've never seen anything. I haven't seen too many worse things than the Xbox Twitch app. It's so bare bones. It's terrible. It might as well not
How
even.
do you do it through your phone?
I don't know. I don't know. Maybe the Twitch app on the phone is. I'm not really sure. I'm usually on the PC. Like I'm usually on the computer when I'm on Twitch watching people.
Well, I'm gonna.
Hey, Schwartz been doing it from the phone. You know what? Don't open the Twitch app. Open up Twitch in a web browser through your phone, and it should just have all the functionality of like a web browser on my computer.
Hold on, I'm bringing up my Twitch app now.
No, not the app. The website. Through just open up Google and type in.
No. I'm doing what Ace is telling me. Read the chat.
Okay, try it. Yeah, give it a try. All right, we're going to switch it over. Oh, we got one game going to the dressing room here. That's the Caberlet series versus Josto. Play of the period here. Swagger getting a goal. Oh, we got Ace. Hold on. There's Ace coming. Oh, Hergsy. Hergsy gets a goal. We'll leave it on this screen for a little while. We got the action going on. I'm gonna leave this on here. Yeah, that's been a couple of mentions on that. Hergsy's team looking a lot different now. Looking a lot more confident on offense right now. Maybe my iPhone 19 series XYZ Russia edition is just sick. My elite hacker phone.
Yeah, I don't even see anything on there on mine, even talking about the bet.
Oh, we got Roman scoring for Odd Guy just now. All right, so that now Eagle Fang Puckers take a 3-2 lead on a goal by Roman, assisted by Odd Guy and Sober Enough. Yeah, well, actually, yeah. There's no bets right now. I think that one's done. We're just waiting. Yeah, we gotta wait for one. So it may not show up because we're waiting on one. We're waiting on either.
Away there for a minute.
You're good. Mike. We're waiting on either Swag to score like crazy all of a sudden and make it go over, and I'll pay it out, or we gotta wait till the game ends if it's still under. All right, let's switch over to Coxwell blockers here. This one's about 15 minutes left in the second, tied at 1. Young Buffalo Hergsy up 1-0. 2 minutes and change left in the first.
here in their own end.
That was a nice play by whoever right D is on Caberlet's team.
Yeah, it's great defense there. Oh, we got a breakaway.
Puck possession so critical. Another face-off coming up here.
Big goal.
You got a goal.
Cabs. Cabs with the big goal there.
All right, we got a goal for Young Buffalo as well.
One team, here we go. Third period is underway. Well, we've got 2 periods under our belts to this point so far, Ray. How do you see things? Burnaby's been chasing this game and chasing.
Yeah, newly Hollywood mentioned newly acquired. I don't get tired on right D, springing Caberlet on that power or on that breakaway. So good look there. This one's about to end in the first period here. Tied at 1. Looks like Buffalo hockey team just got a goal there. Switching over to I keep wanting to call him Rapid Pizza Oven. Rotating Pizza Oven Eagles game here.
Odd guy up in this game now too, huh?
Yeah, Roman just scored, assisted by Odd Guy and Sober Enough. Just before you came back.
That Odd guy out there getting on the board.
Yeah, he's getting them apples, man. He's getting some apples. He wants it. 16 and change left in this one.
Burnaby's got a hold of it along the wall. And they'll be forced to tag up after that missed pass. Sends a pass over.
Want to say hello to anybody just joining. Oh, thank you, Ace.
And here's the
Hold on.
pass to Fabricius.
All right, joining us now, we got Ace Soul. You seen him in the chat? Ace Soul's going to join us in the booth. What's going on, man? How you doing tonight?
Just trying to help out.
Hey, what's up? Welcome. Yeah, so what are you thinking about tonight? What do you give us some thoughts? You know, what do you like and what do you not like? And are you excited for to play?
I live 5. Oh, I'm not playing. I'm benched.
Oh, are you bench? Okay. I wasn't sure what I don't get involved with all the internal workings of the teams, but so we're seeing some pretty good action here.
I'm the gala.
I guess it seems like one of the biggest discussion points tonight has been Hergsy's team. They look a lot more energized now. They're doing some good things offensively. Obviously, this game's 1-1, middle second, a little bit lower, but they laid it on the first game. They won the series already. Looking to do more here. So
They're definitely.
and for a young Buffalo
So
Cobna.
Mike, you want to know how to bet and whatnot?
What's that? Oh, Schwartz is in there.
Hold on. I'm going to switch mics.
Oh, you're good. If you're just tuning in, Ace Soul's just joined us here in the booth. It's myself, Marine Mike, Pale Poner, and Ace Soul. Just hanging out, right? Watching some great 239 action. Caberlet getting another goal there.
Yeah, we got a Joe Stowe timeout after that one. McSwagger's got to step up for his team here.
Ooh. Yeah, nothing changed, right? Just the one goal. Schwartzy's very active in the chat tonight. I love it. Schwartzy's one of our most active people in there. I love it. Gets everybody going. And we got rotating pizza oven tying this one up 3-3.
Yeah, surprised me getting another goal.
Wow, okay. So surprised me having himself a game. Like we said before, this game is definitely a lot different than that 1-1, double overtime game we saw before. Some more scoring here, some more offense. Time winding down in the third. We got 6.5 left in that one.
Is this working a little bit better?
Oh, that sounds much better. Much clearer.
Okay. So Hergy definitely turned it around this game, which is great because they were not doing too hot, right? They were pretty low in the standings.
Yeah, I mean they've been streaky. I mean they'd had a couple good nights, but for the most part, not really getting it done. But the moves they've made, they're looking a lot better now.
Didn't they face a couple of the top higher teams so far though? Their schedule might just be getting a little easier.
It could
We
be.
played them last week.
So, Mike, to bet on your phone, on the bottom left where you can collect your Johnny points. Is Mike there?
Mike, are you here still?
Mike.
He may have stepped aside. We'll wait till he gets back. I would hate for you to give the instruction that he's not even here. Now, this is a change of pace. Young Buffalo's team just got up, got a goal. So they're up on Chinese Finger Trap, 2-1. 6 minutes left in the second period. I want to switch real quick to the Odd Guy series. There are 47 seconds left in the third, tied at 3. I apologize.
As you did that, Hergy's team scored back 2-2.
I just needed to wait like 5 more seconds. It always happens. It's all good. Who was that? Train Engine. Hollywood looking like another overtime in this Pogs Odd Guy series. Yep. No, it's going to be another double overtime. We'll see. Although the way folks have been scoring here, I don't know that it'll go that long without a goal. Looks like they've got each other felt out here. They know what's up. They know how to get the puck past the other guys. So. Switching over to Cabriolet's boys. 17 minutes left in the third. 3-1. Coxville Blockers. We got a pause here in the Hergy Buffalo series. What's going on there?
He's still.
Well, was that
only
Mikey?
1 point for McSwagger so far.
Just the 1 point that I know of.
So, Mikey, you want to know how to bet on your mobile phone?
Yeah, hold on. Because I was trying to do that yesterday, and it wasn't coming up on my phone at all. Like, I know, I
you
pushed
hit
the
that
click,
bottom
and I don't
left
think it
next to
reflects
the
your own coin.
Yeah, and then it will show you the bet. It should pop up and bring up a new menu bar, not kind of, and then on that it will have the current bet as well. Do you see that?
Yeah, I was doing that yesterday because I was trying to get on my phone to do the bet, like the first bet yesterday, and it just didn't give me an option. So yeah, I'll just wait until we get the new bet up, and I'll give it a try.
Yeah, and it will also pop up on your screen before that as well. As Johnny posts the bet, you'll be able to.
Oh, I'm sorry I had to interrupt. We got ourselves a game winner.
Keep the oven.
I think that would surprise me again.
I think so. Pogs ties up the series. Yeah, look at surprise me. 4 goals. All 4 goals in that game.
Oh, Shotty's playing in that game too.
Yeah, so what a game that was. All right, I'm going to switch over this one because
Young Buffalo just tied it up. Or, I'm sorry, gave his team a 3-2 lead. That was Cobb again.
Okay, so Cobb, doing a lot of folks saying he is their primary scorer. So, and he's continuing the trend.
Cobb shouldn't be a captain if he's got those tutorials on.
Schwartz in the chat. I don't understand how people can play with the hints on. It's so distracting. I
don't know how people don't play with without having all the different colors on, including the other team.
Yeah, I don't like that at all.
Wait, not using both teams as colors?
Yeah, I need to be able to see who's who on the ice.
Right.
If Pink's doing all the damage, then I want to key in on Pink and be able to tell my team, hey, cover the pink guy. Don't let him do anything.
I find it too distracting. Because then I think, I can hit that guy. Oh, wait, no, I can't.
I also play
that should be a goal, for Buffalo. Goalie was in the net.
Hollywood, I thought that was a goal too, man.
I also play with the balloons above the player's head. It is really small. This one looks way big.
I think mine are default, so it's this big.
Coxwell Blocker's going nuts and just getting some pressure on Josto's team. But, you know,
They should definitely be up another goal.
Yeah, that should have been at least one more goal. There was that one that probably was a goal, you know, when it was covered up over the line. But some pressure here. And kudos to Josto's boys keeping the puck out of the net with the pressure on.
So how many points? Do we figure out how many points McSparker had yet?
He's still on the one. That's their only goal, right? Yep.
Yeah, the people who took the under are liking what they're seeing right now out of McSwagger. Unfortunately, McSwagger is not liking what he's doing.
Oh, he's going to come back. He's always forechecking, always causing havoc down in the offensive or defensive zone.
Just needs 2 more points, and that's going to be an over bet. So I'm going to keep it on here. We got 3 minutes left in this one. The Young Buffaloes got plenty of time in the third period. Oh, that's shaping up to be an interesting one because that's tied 3-3. Young Buffalo.
Yeah, they just scored.
So, you know, Young Buffalo looking pretty good here in the third period. You know, Hergesy obviously won in the sweep. You know, you want those 6 points. But Buffalo hockey team making them work for it. So they're not going down without a fight.
Sweeps have been tough to come by this season. There hasn't been a whole lot of them.
Not a ton. We had the one last night. You know, 239 Globetrotters swept. I think Mighty Ducks got swept. They're the one early series. Or they swept. I forgot. It was back in week 1. And that's the only ones that come to my mind. 37 seconds left. Will Swag eat his Wheaties, go beast mode, and score 2 more points?
Somebody missed the net.
Duke Beck will Hergy sweep. You know what? I suppose that's a good one, and then we could do another bet on the Odd Guy series to cap it off. All right, do you feel that Swag's gonna get a couple points here?
No, we can close that one out.
Okay, let's close it out. Left. So, congratulations to anybody who picked under. we agree it's under, right?
My hattie there.
Before I press a button, we agree it's under? Okay, sorry. I'm very OCD. Congratulations. Winner, chicken dinner, baby. Okay, I'm going to do a quickie. Let's go to Hergesies.
Duck swept it. Indeed.
Does Hergy sweep?
Ooh.
The game is currently in progress. About 9 minutes left, so I'm going to make it a quick one.
You know, I want a piece of this action.
Run it for 2 minutes. It's going to be a quickie 2 minutes.
Did you get it figured out this time, Mikey?
2 minutes. It started now. It's 2 minutes. Schwartzy, thank you for the correction. Ducks swept NDA. So, you know, not a lot of sweeps this season. Very, very, very close. You know, a lot of 2-1 series, right? Mostly 2-1 series, obviously, but
10 points. Come on, you got to up that bet. There you go. 12.8 on that bet.
We got the other side going now. This series will be done. I'm sorry, Caberlet won that one, so we could maybe do another one for the Caberlet series or the Odd Guy series.
Who put Mikey? Was that you putting in 12? Really?
I can't bet at all.
So it didn't pop up on your screen?
Nope. Oh.
Yeah, keep it on here. We got Odd Guy series going on too. That's first period of Game 3. Let's keep it on here for the conclusion of Game 3 of this one. 45 seconds left in the prediction bet. Does Hergy sweep? Yes, no.
And there's the whistle as he elects to slow things down a little. A pretty good decision here with the play starting to break.
I think we did an Odd Guy bet. We did a couple of bets for this series. Maybe the next. Oh, we did it. No, we did a Caberlet one too. I don't know.
Yeah, I think we bet all the series now.
There you go, Ace. See, I took a screenshot. It doesn't even come up there.
Let me get to that app. How cool is that? All right, let's see.
2-1. Predictions
How
over.
weird. Yeah, because it should be right underneath that
Yeah,
send a
that's
message.
what I'm
It should
saying.
pop up.
It's not there.
That's weird. Are you on an iPhone or Android?
Android.
That's weird because I have an Android and I get to be able to bet.
Yeah, I just put my bet in through the mobile app as well.
So the
It's just for
actual,
a point.
you're
You got
talking
too
about
many
the actual
points.
official Twitch app, not running Twitch as on a browser on your phone, but the actual app itself.
Yeah, I'm on the actual
Correct.
Twitch
Yep,
app.
through the app.
Okay. Yeah, that's really strange.
Well, get
Yeah, Mike, you can't use your Nokia that you have to pull the antenna out of.
what's the saying? You can't use the razor.
You remember that old phone?
Yeah. No. You know what? Fuck you.
I had one of those razors.
I love that thing.
Yeah,
I think I was just out of high school when those things came out.
right. That's classic. That's old school. I had 29 seconds left in this one.
Mike is banned from betting.
It's got too many points, man.
Maybe.
You got like 45,000?
Actually, no. Hey, Pale, where's all my money?
Did you lose it to Pale?
I've got 0.
Oh,
You lost my money?
Yep.
Who did you lose it to?
I bet everything on all of my bets.
you just go full bet every time?
Yep.
Oh, big score by
Hey,
Fergie.
Chinese finger trap scoring with 12 seconds left.
Oh.
Or is that Bills?
Who was that? You.
I think it was Bills. Fergie gets a sweep. Pay the man.
Hergy with the likely sweep.
Guess I'm losing this one too.
Hold on, it's gonna make sure. I guess it. Hold on. Yeah, so we're talking about sweeps. Hergy gets one here. I'll pay that out.
Yeah, tough night for Buffalo. They didn't even get a point. 12 seconds left in that game to get a point, and they didn't get that either.
But, so
That's unfortunate.
finger trap sweep. All right, so close that one out. We got 2 series remaining here. One has yet to start. One is about through the first period here. Look at the odd guy series here.
So who scores first on odd guy and pods?
Oh, Mikey's down to 19,000 points.
Now he takes it over the line. There's the whistle from the linesman calling an offside. Here in the later
All right, so congratulations to Hergy on a sweep there. Six very well needed points. And coming out with that after making some moves, looks good for the team. And let me turn that stream back on while they're showing the points.
Pizza Party's moving it along the wing. Moves it over to Dion. On the attack along the boards. Moves it quickly over to Gordon. Nothing doing on that.
Trying to take a little peek here.
Got the puck inside the defensive zone. Poked away. Sends it quickly to Dion.
Take a look at some of these stats.
That one's broken up by a great defensive play. And that's picked off.
Stats are fun.
Holly already wants to know what the next bet is.
Holly's not messing around, man. He wants to bet. He wants to get her.
There's the horn bringing
Yeah, shoot. I don't know.
still no score in this one.
I guess you could go for the Josto Cabriolet sweep.
That's a possibility. All right. You guys like that one? Does drug monkey smash his controller over his head and call it a night?
Pack it up, drug.
All right, we'll do one more. We'll do because this will probably be the last one, I presume, because we'll have to wait for it to finish. I have to call them the blocker. I have to call them the blockers because every time I write Coxville, Twitch won't let me do the prediction that involves the word Coxville. What do you think? 5 minutes? 10 minutes?
I get it. Or they're just starting up. I give it 5.
Okay.
Yeah, just do
5's good enough. In case, yeah, somebody scores 7 goals in 5 minutes. Okay, they're obviously going to win, right? Do the blocker sweep? Yes or no? Booyaka, booyaka, boom. Betting is now in session. 4 minutes, 58 seconds left in this one. Boing. Boing. Schwartzy loves... He's usually redeeming that boing sound.
Just bringing it back.
Boing. Boing. I should have a, you know what I should do? You could redeem points for, we could have that D-Mart video pop up. Yeah, Hergs, congrats on the sweep, man. Very needed points for your team, you know.
You should have the D-Mart video pop up every time you get a follower or subscriber.
Now we're talking. Now we're talking. I like that.
Dude, I was super bummed to get traded from that team and then dropped from the team I was traded for.
I'll have to ask D-Mart for his blessing on that one. Yeah, great job tonight, Hergsy. And dude, that's a great idea. I friggin' like that idea. Having the D-Mart video pop up, everybody. Anytime I get a follow, that'd be great. As long as D-Mart's okay with it, I'll do it. I think it's funny.
Sends the pass over. Centering pass in front, and that one's broken up. Trying to get back on the attack now. And it's a quick pass to Fabricius.
Yeah, so Hergy, yeah, don't sleep on us. We finally have a set lineup. So, I mean, yeah, you make the moves. You like what you see. You play well. You know, a lot of good points taken from that game. So now your team has that identity. You know who your lineup is generally going to be night in, night out. So now, if you're the Chinese finger traps, now you begin the ascent, right? You start climbing those rankings. You start winning those games, winning those series. You know, started off a little shaky, right? A little hit and miss. But yeah, it was a very convincing win. Yeah. So with that, Chinese finger traps will sit at 15 points. 7 wins, 7 losses, 1 overtime loss. They are tied with game misconduct for 7th place. So jumping from 12th to 7th. So not bad. Again, that could change depending on all these other results, but...
Someone just got laid out.
Yikes, that dude got wrecked. If you are the finger traps, all right?
Yeah, that's Hergies.
Trying to look for their skidooly.
That's my new home for the week.
If you're the Chinese finger traps, you're playing Now We Go Tomorrow. So they're sitting at 2nd place with 18 points. So your finger traps, you jumped up to 7th place, tied for 7th. You're 15 points, 3 points away from the team you're playing tomorrow for that potential 2nd place. So big series for them tomorrow. That'll be one to watch.
Oh, is that odd guy on right D taking a trip? Or no, that's Coxwell.
Cabernet.
Their uniforms are so similar.
Yeah, they are. They are.
Yeah, get unique color schemes, boys.
Yeah, come on. Not enough orange,
Pogs
right?
out here wearing teal.
We need a team that looks like...
Absolutely not.
We need a team that looks like the old school Denver Broncos, like that bright orange-blue combo. Let's make that happen. You know, maybe a team that's bright yellow. I don't know, neon green. Somebody could be poop brown. Who knows? Make it a little different.
You know, it probably was for Hergy's team. This he got some like uniforms to really go with his team name. That's what really turned it around.
You know what? I thought he did a great job with that.
That was just perfect timing for that.
Like I said, it matches. It's a whole theme they got going on here, right? This whole the army thing and the new year, right? Yeah, their arena looks very menacing. Like if I'm an away team, I'm like, oh man, I don't want to play here.
Hergs, what's the Chinese calendar for this year?
Respect, good stuff, man, good stuff. All right, what do we got here? We got this game, 5.5 left in the first. Odd guys, 3 minutes left in the second. Some plays. Oh, we got a shot on goal, and
nice goal.
we got a goal by Patty Ponchi.
Nicky
Pats. All right. So Hollywood bringing up a good point. If Cabernet can sweep tonight, they could be in the top 8, ranked 16th this time a week ago. So still some jockeying, but you gotta feel like by the time next week rolls around, you should really get a good feel for who's top, who's middle, who's bottom, right? You know.
Odd guy going on the penalty kill.
Yeah, you got 3 weeks from this.
I mean,
big rush though.
8, 10, 12, 14. So, like a lot of the bottom teams, if they get a sweep, they might move up a couple places. So you're starting to see the separation a little bit. But with the one series over, you can't say enough about Hergsy's team. Solid sweep tonight. Sets them up in a great position with their lineup.
Just don't drop me when you get to first like everyone else.
Shotgun picking up a goal.
Ooh. Shotgun. What's up, buddy?
Showing tough what he's missing out on.
Right? We got a penalty coming up here. A trip. Oh, we got a 5-on-3.
5-on-3.
Wow. So odd guy Pog series going to the dressing room here, going to the third. This one is in the first with a 5-on-3 power play for Joe Stow's Imagination Station. Intellectual property. Jeez, oh man. I get those two teams with I start with the I mixed up for some reason because I'm just silly.
It's because Joe used to have a team called Imagination Land.
Yes, that's right. Oh, that's the team that I was on. That's the team that I was on. Season, I forget what. It was me, Joe, Brick, and Figo. That was our team years ago. That's right. That's why it sounded so familiar. I wonder if I still have the chats and hangouts.
Got a snipe there. 4-on-4.
Oh, wow. Okay, so here we go. A little bit more ice to play with here. Winning the face-off. We got ourselves a goal.
Disgusting.
Wow. Coberley comes out of the box, gets an ozone face-off, and slaps one home.
Carberley's having himself a great night. Ooh, big hit. A big heat. This is big heat. I'm going to hold it here for the remainder of this period, then I'll switch it over to Odd Guys Pog series. 1-0 rotating pizza oven in that one in the third period. Not the first.
Just a heads up to everybody. XDLX, Brick City, New Jersey, the guy that can't stay up late to play in the league, is on and needs 4 for 6s.
All right, so if you heard that, Brick needs 4s for 6s. If anybody wants to help out Brick City, he needs 4 for 6s.
He's probably not going to be up late, boys, though, because he's not allowed to stay up late anymore.
Well, I'm probably going to ditch you guys for that.
239 is too late for him.
But we'll play randoms. It's all good. We'll play random games, you know? All good.
Takes a shot, easily turned away by the goaltender with the glove. Well, somebody's catching a breather here as the official blows the play dead. Did he lose sight of the puck?
I guess he did. Maybe he's the guy that needs the rest.
Getting closer to the
I'm looking at her. So we got a lot of good media coming out here. So Hollywood doing a lot of good stuff here. He's been posting in the Easports Elitists. He's got some of the games some of the highlights from the games that were played last week. So good stuff there. Lots and lots of stuff to go through. A lot of good stuff here. So anybody looking at this league, we've had some new viewers, asking, what league is this, all that. So it's great to see people watching and curious. So good time. Got a lot of good stuff in this league. Okay, Kelchi in the chat. Jelly versus Swizz on Thursday is rescheduled to next week on Tuesday. Okay, so Thursday we'll have 3 games. Thank you for that.
Oh, is that why?
Thank you for that, Kelch.
They had to reschedule that game was because Black and Gold quit.
I guess is that pretty much the reason why? Because they makes sense.
I'm guessing.
I'm sure that he probably doesn't have a full. Okay, so next Tuesday. So instead of next, okay, well, that's fine. It brings Thursday from 4 games to 3. Next Tuesday goes from 1 series to 2. So kind of balance things out a bit. Thank you for the heads up, Couch. I'll write that down. I'm sure.
All right, boys. I think I'm gonna drop off here. I'm falling asleep at the wheel.
All right, sounds good, man.
Have a good one, guys. Thanks for having me on.
Hey, thanks for coming. Anytime, man. Anytime. That was Pale Poner, guys, joining us in the booth. As we are watching these 2 games. This one right here, Pogs, Odd Guy. Eagle Fang, Puckers, Rotating Pizza Oven, tied at 1, 7.5 left. Okay, no, it's because Schwartz is scheduled to work that night for the so that'll be the first time working nights. So they're gonna, and that's fine. That works.
Nights are rough.
It can be. I had done it a little bit, not too much. It's never easy.
I did it for like 3 years, 12-hour shifts. Just a lot.
Your body can just not get used to that. It's brutal.
My body got used to it. It was more so the what day is it today?
Right. You got your shift building in from one part of the day to the other, you know.
But the great thing was you go to the bars or not the bars, but like the breakfast places in the morning, and you just get drunk in the morning, and everyone's like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?"
That's true. That's true.
Then they find out you're a hospital worker, and then you tend to get cheaper drinks.
Nice. Oh, Swizzy in the chat. Jelly scared, I heard. Mike, you've been pretty quiet. You still with us?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Okay.
Chilling. I'm about to pass
just
out.
mad he can't bet.
Yeah, I don't know what's up.
I had like an 11-hour day today.
That's rough.
Mike's in his hotel room in downtown Chicago somewhere, sipping on gin and juice, chilling.
No, it's not downtown Chicago. It's in Lincolnshire, almost in Milwaukee.
Okay.
I'm about 45 minutes north of Chicago.
Okay, not bad.
So, but like when you go into a hotel room, basically like all the furniture and stuff you see in there, that's what we put in.
Not home.
Like the lamps, like we hang the lamps, we put the tables, your ottomans, your TV.
You're gonna draw a picture and put another picture frame over it so to hide it.
Yep, we do that. We hang those pictures. Yeah, so like pretty much all the decor that you see that is brought into the rooms or whatever. That's what we install.
It's very possible, Holly.
I'm hanging on to this Odd Guy game here, and then we're gonna switch over to Coxville for a bit. But you may have a point there, Hollywood.
Double down.
Oh, Drug Monkey's not playing it. He's not playing around, man. Drug Monkey's saying, "Man, make it 30. No balls. Make it 30." I don't know. Nobody wants to lose them points, man, because you can get they're not too hard to get. Oh my goodness, we got Oh, we got a goal. We got a late goal. BLK puts Pogs up 2-1 with 5 seconds left.
Oh, what a great moment for them. So much emotion as they break the tie, take the lead with that late goal.
Oh, we got and Crazy Legs scoring in the other one.
Wow.
Woo. What a series of events. Let's hold on here. 6 seconds.
2-3. Yeah.
That's all she wrote.
Wow.
Big win.
Goal over in the intellectual property.
Big win for Pogs there.
This is what they wanted. This is what they got. Just didn't turn
They win that one 2-1. Well, we got a goal coming up in this one. The Iron Sheik getting a goal.
Oh,
Cavs looking like the Iron Sheik over here getting the goal. Cabriolet's had himself. He's got a game winner. I think in that first game, he's got some goals. He's having himself a heck of a night for his squad.
All right, I'm out. I'm gonna go play with Lappy. Have fun, boys.
All right, thanks for tuning in,
you
Ace.
all have a good night.
Thank you for stopping in. All right, we're down to one series left, ladies and gentlemen. It's in the second period. This one started late. I don't know if there was connection issues or just waiting for someone to jump on. But so as you can see on the screens here, Pogs takes a 2-1 series win over Odd Guys, Eagle Fang Puckers. Hergzy's Chinese Finger Traps swept earlier. They swept the Young Buffalo hockey team. And now we have our final game of the night, Cabriolet's Coxville Blockers, leading 2-0 over Josto, winning the game 4-2.
I mean, great series. Look, Hergy's series, it kind of got a little out of control towards the end of the games of each game. But at the beginning, it's all been close games. It was a good night for both teams.
Yeah, young Buffalo hockey team showed a lot of poise. They came to life in that third game for sure. Really kept it close. They were leading for a good portion of that game. Cobb having himself a night. Several goals to add to his resume. Cobb is the primary provider of goals for that team, statistically as it stands. We'll check it out tomorrow once the stats are updated. Be interesting to take a closer look. The big discussion piece has been Hergzy's team, Chinese Finger Trap, making the moves and looking like a much improved team. Some positives to take from that. If you're the Chinese Finger Traps, like Hergsy said, the team has an identity now. He has a set lineup. These are the guys who are going to play night in, night out. This is who you're playing here. This guy's playing there. Ace. BLK, yeah, you're right, Hollywood. That was crazy, man. BLK scoring. 5 seconds left. That was just nuts. Those hurt. If you're on the receiving end of that, you're playing so well. You're playing such a tight game, and then just 5 seconds left. The goal gets through. It was a good goal. Not taking anything away from the goal. But definitely not the way you want to go out. So we don't have any game sounds from this game here. So it's all good. I could put on some Stream Beats music or something. All right, there's a shot of Crazy Legs and his crazy hair. Take a look see if we can see some stats here. Total shots are pretty even. Time on attack is doubled. So maybe is that speaking volumes for the lead and the goals? We don't know. Don't really know for sure, but a lot of shots still within reach. Anybody just tuning in, we have a prediction. It's over now. Will Cabriolet's Coxville Blockers complete the sweep? Yes or no? So a lot of people put in their aptly titled Blaze Bucks on the line for this. And we're going to...
I would say yes. Cabriolet will get the sweep.
I'm liking what I'm seeing in this series. I'm liking what I'm seeing in this game from the Coxville Blockers. Josto not out of it, but it just seems like, Cabriolet's always kind of maintained that lead. Always playing ahead, anytime you want to play in any sport, any game, you always want to, ideally play ahead. It's a lot easier, right? Ooh, is he hurt? Somebody's hurt up there. Looked like he took a ball to get up. Right wing. So tomorrow night's going to be our big night. We got 8 series tomorrow. And then now Thursday is now a 3 series night. So looking ahead to that. That'll be fun. Always a good time, right? I'll just leave it on here now. Just leave it on the one. Kelch. Yeah, Kelch. Let me address you. I'll address you in the chat there. Yeah, good point. Good point. Yeah, Coxwell is pressuring right now. Yeah, they're maintaining a lot of pressure. Not so much. Oh, and as I say that, they get a penalty. I believe I'm correct about that second one. I believe that Ian assisted on the game-winning goal for Odd Guys team in game 2. And then in game 3, BLK scored with 5 seconds left to give Pogs a series win. Oh, big save. So if anybody, everybody's been doing a great job with stats. If everybody could keep doing your best to update them, so I can. I usually before the game, the last thing I do before I stream is I do the stats. Like I put them into this little scrolling list here. So usually I'm on around 9 o'clock. I'll get on and throw them on there. I usually update them. So whenever you can, it's for the good of the order. Gives us accurate stats to drool at. Shots on goal, and we got a goal. Joe Stowe's boys getting on the board here, or getting a third goal here, coming to within 1.
I mean, there's still 13 minutes left.
That is Mr. McSwagger.
Yeah, they have a chance.
This is almost a new game again. 4-3, within 1. You got 12 minutes left. Anything can happen for both teams. Although looks like Coxwell's putting on some pressure still, getting some shots. I'm looking at both the Twitch chat here and on Discord. Some shotgun for MVP. All right, so looking at this stuff here. So, thank you for people tuning in. Looks like a lot of people have been sticking around for the whole night. So, much appreciated. Thank you. Hope you're enjoying it. Hergs is in there. He's watching too. Drug Monkey's getting it done. Ace Soul, Blue Line. Derek GNR, good to see his name back in this season. He was an old-time Moose player from back in the day. I had the great pleasure of playing with him on several teams. Very quiet, very focused guy. And as I say, that Cabernet with another goal. Swizzy, Kelch. A lot of good people in here. A lot of good names in here. This is Thursday night hockey, or Wednesday. The heck day is it? Tuesday night hockey from here in 239. With that Cabernet goal, Coxwell blockers maintain a 2-goal cushion. But Ace said it in chat. Don't sleep on Swag. All right, Swag's been knowing he can score. He might do it again. Who knows? The pressure's on them. They got 5 minutes left. More than enough time to get a couple goals, but they're going to want to get one here soon to set them up for that that tying one. Oh, big save there, and the shot goes wide for the Coxwell blocker. So that gives them Joe Stowe's boys a little breathing room there, a little glimpse of hope. All right, so they're playing in the middle of the ice here, but nice little spin move to kind of keep the puck into the zone. Oh, a huge chance in front of the net, and that is pushed aside. Still pressuring. Oh, that one almost went in. We almost saw a 5-4 game here. So getting kind of interesting here. Time is running out. Under 2 minutes to go, down by 2. Joe Stowe's intellectual property looking to come to within 1, and that play doesn't help. When the faceoff kind of goes back, or the pass goes back, and your guy misses it. I played many seasons at D. It happens. Little breakaway. Pass and a score. Intellectual property. Come to within 1 goal with a nice looking play there. Crazy Legs, assisted by Swag and Drug Monkey. So, great breakout pass by Drug. Swagger with the little behind the back one-time pass to Crazy Legs, who buries it for the 4th goal. We have now a 5-4 game. Shot from the point. We have a tie game, folks. Shot from the point, and it is now 5-5. Dusty Balls assisted by Drug Monkey and Joe NHL. So, Mike, you see what I'm seeing?
This is
nuts.
wow.
Yeah, great game. I mean, nuts in a good way. It's entertaining.
Planny said, blowing a 3-0 lead.
Yo, Flanny, you got that voodoo dog on. Is this a timeout?
Real.
So very, ton of a bunch of scoring here, and here in the third. Just this turned from a like a 4-2 game to a 5-5 game, real quick. All of these have been good goals. Like I said, the one breakout pass by Drug Monkey to Swagger to set up Crazy Legs on that 1 goal. Just incredible. And then, so we got a 5-5 game. Looks like a timeout was called, much needed. Everybody gets a little rest. Their players are probably beat. Oh, turnover in front of the net. What happened? Oh, what a save. And I think we got a penalty. Yes. Coxo Blockers took a penalty. Intellectual property going to get on the power play here at a crucial point in the game. Not much time left. You're going to want to get a little tricky, little light shot, but that was nicely saved. Oh, last second shot just wide. So we're going to go into overtime. I'm not going to switch over to the camera scenes. I want to see if we can see some stats here. 18. So Joe Stowe's team leading 23-18 shots on goal. So they were really peppering at that last 10 minutes into the third period, really peppering. Obviously, and they came back to tie it. It's now 5-5. So the late starter, the late game, proven to be quite an entertaining one. All right, overtime. Overtime about to start. Anybody who may not have not known, the bet is Cabernet going to compete the sweep? Yes or no?
That is Cabernet.
I mean, I thought he would have, but what I'm seeing right now, I don't think he deserves it.
I mean, these things do happen, but yeah, you hate giving up. You hate to give up leads, and if you do end up losing because of it, yeah, it's going to sting. You had that sweep in hand, right? You want those 6 points. 6 points is a huge help. But they are playing. They're playing a decent team here. Intellectual property came into this night 11th. 5 wins, 6 losses, 1 tie. Obviously, so they're now sitting at 5-8-1. So that'll certainly drop them in the standings. But good fight. Good fight. I always respect a good tough battle. Not having the game sound kind of kills me. I'm gonna have to find some copyright free music to throw in case the game is not silent, just to kind of kill the dead silence.
Hey, what's up, fellas? How are you?
Oh, Mr. Hollywood is in the chat. What is
What's
up?
going on? I thought the night was over. We got overtime here, huh?
We got this is a late starting series.
Yeah, what a comeback. I mean,
Oh.
Joe's team fight back, huh?
It's over. Joe Stowe just scored to take the win.
Yeah, they needed that win because they've lost their last 5 games.
Yeah.
So this helps get some points here tonight.
No, definitely. Caberlet in the chat. Yeah, 5 out of 6 points, not bad. It's a series win. You got 5 out of 6 points. Looking at that, hold on. Let me pay out this first, real quick.
And that was Swagger, huh? Swagger getting the big OT win.
Swagger having himself a night. Did the blocker sweep? No, they did not sweep, right?
No.
Oh my god.
So he had 5 points in that game. We needed Swag on the bets the game before, but this game he comes out big. A lot of people question the move there by Joe Stowe, getting rid of Figo, making the moves changes, Joe Stowe playing at the center spot. And then tomorrow night we're going to see Hugh Laurie for Joe Stowe's team. So
I'm excited to see that. I know Hugh's not going to be playing much, but I think Pale mentioned earlier he hasn't played in a couple seasons, so I'm excited to see the debut of Hugh Laurie tomorrow. Or is it tomorrow or Thursday? Tomorrow.
Tomorrow. They're playing Schwartz and Jelly.
So excited to see that. Yeah, let's see. Let's see how he pans out.
Yeah.
What a game!
But a good night though for Coxville. I mean, 5 points is good. 6 would have been nicer, but 5 points. They've won. Last couple of series now, so which is good. A poor start in the beginning. They had those tough losses, but they're always making these games close, man. Always close, and then unfortunately, they let that third one slip by.
Yeah, with the results of tonight's series, Coxville takes 5 out of the 6 points. They go from 15th, right, up to tied for 9th. Tied for 9th, and like I said. Depending on the results of all the other series, etc. Somewhere around 9th place.
Yeah, so they're definitely going to move up. Here's a team that started at number 16th. They had a terrible week 1. Week 2 was better, and then this week, good start so far.
Yeah, so they're now sitting at 5-7-2 after tonight. 5-7-3 after tonight. Joe Stowe's boys, they took that one, right? So they're going to be it's an intellectual property, right? Yes. Yeah. 6-8-1, I think it is. Yeah. So they'll take a couple.
Here's an interesting stat. Coxville is 0-3 in overtime games this season.
Okay. So don't if you're Coxville, finish it up in regulation, right? Statistically speaking, right? Just playing, man. Just playing. That was a great action. That was the one that started super late. I felt like everybody aged a little bit waiting in that dressing room. It seemed like the game ones were ending and they were just starting, but that's gave us a chance to focus on that final game and experience some good hockey.
It's going to be a great matchup tomorrow for them, though. They're playing that great Aussie team, the Backdoor Bandits.
Yes,
who are off to a great start here this season. So that should be an interesting matchup there. Key players on both sides there. Clancy with the great start so far here this season. You got Ozzy, Nick the Greek, Marty McFly. But I like the blockers lineup tonight, man. That forward line looked good. With Nicky Pats, you had this snub, and then Caberlet. They were definitely scoring. Where previous games they struggled to put points on the board. Not tonight. Tonight they did. They just let one game slip by.
Yeah, Caberlet having himself a night. A bunch of goals. Nicky Pats, good job on tonight. They played very well throughout the series. Caberlet, I believe he got the game winner in game 1, if I'm not mistaken. So very clutch.
And Joe Stowe's team's good, especially when they have Swagger on there. They've been doing good. Like with Swagger, they've won older series previously, but tonight, I think that's the first loss for intellectual property with Swagger in the lineup.
Yeah, so congrats to Joe Stowe's boys to get some points out of that one. Salvage whatever you can. On the other sides we had Pogs taking that series. Pogs' rotating pizza oven beating Eagle Fang Poggers 2-1 on a goal by BLK with 5 seconds left in Game 3. So amazing result if you're them there.
That entire series was close. It was, one goal games, I believe, on all of them. So surprised me. He had a huge night. I mean, that game where he had like 4 goals. All 4 goals that the team scored. That's huge.
Tremendous. He was on
it's good to see also Master Shotgun in there, picked up from the waivers, and he had a few goals and points here tonight as well. And they got the win, man. The series win is good because they had some tough losses. But, surprised me and Pogs back together again. Looked all right tonight.
Yeah, and then finally to round it out, the Chinese Finger Traps versus Buffalo Hockey team. So kudos to Hergsy and boys on the sweep there. That was a big discussion. Like I said, the big discussion point is a much improved looking Hergsy's team, Chinese Finger Trap.
Yeah, they did, man. Noto looks nice, man. Noto definitely, I think, better upgrade than Gala or whoever other winger they were using. He looked good, man. He looked like a Mosh version 2.0 or something out there, man. I mean, even Bills lit up the scoreboard tonight. Looked like that forward line was just clicking. Every time that the Buffalo Hockey team started bounce back or started scoring, they answered right away. It only took like a second. And it just felt like Hergsy's team was always on top, always staying on top. The early games, they came out right out the door, scoring quick. And, just that Game 3 was, I think, was the closest ones. But, that's good because Hergsy hasn't won a series yet. He's had some tough losses. A lot of the series have been close, like 1-goal games. But tonight he gets the big 6 points.
Yeah,
for Buffalo Hockey team, man, I don't know. I mean, they've been dropping, man. Is this team gonna be looked to move anybody or try to swap something out? I know they've tried to change things up because the scoring's not there. Bringing Barrett to the center spot, is that the answer, or do they gotta actually make some moves?
Yeah, so some things to think about here in the coming days as we get about halfway into week 3 of 8. So if you're going to make some moves, kind of got to do it now before it gets too late. Because like I said earlier, we're going to start to see by the end of this week, probably by next week, we'll start to see who's in the top tier, who's in the middle, who's in the bottom, and you're going to start seeing that separation. So you want to stop if things aren't going your way, you want to stop the bleeding and turn it around.
Well, I think tomorrow night we're definitely going to see how good this Chinese Finger Traps team is really. They're playing against SBDR squad, and if SBDR is coming with that big lineup on there, that's going to be a series to watch tomorrow night for sure.
Oh, plenty of series to watch tomorrow night. That's for sure. It's going to be a good night. So tomorrow we'll be here at 10 o'clock. We're going to run 8 series, 2 screens of 4. We're not going to do any featured. We're not going to do the featured ones because it's just too many series for that. So we're just going to have the 2 4s. And then Thursday night we have 3 series because 1 got moved.
Mm-hmm.
So tomorrow night's going to be full of action.
Yeah, tomorrow night it doesn't get easier for Buffalo Hockey team. They got to play Mosh and the Brokeback Mountaineers. It's gonna be another tough series there for them. Coxville will be back in action tomorrow. Another good matchup. We've seen today. Pizza Oven. They're playing D Mart tomorrow night.
Okay.
So that's gonna be a lot of great series tomorrow, man. Good matchups. And it's definitely going to shape up the standings after tomorrow night.
Tomorrow, yeah, the landscape's going to be a little bit different tomorrow. So let's take a look here. NDA currently sitting at 5th place, 3 behind Globetrotters for first, 3 points rather. So a lot of people tomorrow night going to be jockeying for the Globetrotters number one spot, right? Although the Globetrotters do play tomorrow. Yeah, everybody plays tomorrow. Yeah, blue. Yeah, everybody plays tomorrow. Globetrotters.
Yeah, everyone plays tomorrow.
Yeah, Globetrotters play Game Iscon at Colonelli's boys. So another good one to look out for. As they've been pretty good as of late. Decent.
Kelchi will be in action tomorrow.
Young Kelch.
Against Joe Stowe, back in action tomorrow night.
Thank you, Hergs. Appreciate it, bud. Good.
And I'm also looking to see this Mr. Tough, man. I mean, he made that questionable move. A lot of people are wondering, like, what's he doing? Is Rick going to be playing in that tomorrow night, or is Sniper still going to? Because so far, Sniper's the guy that's been keeping them in the series. So,
yeah.
But if he's making that change, that move, I don't know, man. I mean, it's almost like what Dragon has done. He's put Anderson to play in that for him. They're playing against each other tomorrow night, so maybe we'll get a trade before that. Maybe Anderson for Sniper.
Oh, there we go. Goalie battle.
I mean, he's using him for net, and he's looking to put Sniper forward. Maybe if Rick is coming in that. So we'll see. We'll see, because somebody's got to play forward there. I mean, it's Mr. Tough, Damps. I don't think they're gonna move McGilla up. Well, maybe Ben Swallow. So my only thing is, I'm thinking Sniper's coming up. Maybe he's had enough seeing so many pucks this season. We'll see. All right, Johnny.
That's all I got, man. I think everybody's
great job tonight. Great job, Pale, stepping in. Also, the commentary, as well as Asol chiming in here tonight as well.
Yeah, thank you for chiming in, Asol, and Pale Poner, our special guest tonight, right at the beginning. So, Hergsy's got Blaze Bucks on Sniper being traded by their series. By the time their series ends. So we're not even. It's still. Well, actually, it is technically Wednesday, but we're not even 10 hours away from the series, and we got some Blaze Bucks being bet.
I mean that wouldn't be a bad trade. I mean, if Dragon needs a goalie and he's using Anderson to play in that, he could get Sniper instead, and Mr. Tough to get Ando on his team. I mean, but listen, Anderson's a good. He could play any position, so he's got him in that now. So, but
he can basically do it all.
We'll see, but I think they got so much issues on that team. There's just so many problems and holes right now. It's one of those teams. They're ranked 16th for a reason. Only 2 wins so far this season. And they're going up against the number 14 ranked Benchwarmers. I think for Benchwarmers, they got to get the wins there tomorrow night. Possibly look to sweep. If they could sweep, they could regain their ground again.
Awesome. Holly got it. Hollywood's got it figured out, right? Hergy knows. So, I got nothing else for tonight. I'm looking forward to tomorrow night. It's going to be a big night, so looking forward to some more 239 actions.
And we'll see that Swizz team tomorrow night, man.
Yes.
Big change there for them. Let's see if they could still be great defensively as they've been all season. So I'm interested to see how they perform tomorrow night. We'll see you guys, 10 p.m. Eastern.
Yep.
As always, we'll have, there's 8 series, so we'll have a lot of Blaze Bucks going all over the place, right, Johnny?
Yeah, we'll have some fun tomorrow night. We'll do some more cool predictions, some cool bets, and we'll go from there.
Nicky Pats owes me like $17K, man. $15K. I lost on him, man.
Nicky Pat's going to make it rain, man. Make it rain.
He owes me like 30, but he lost it all.
Thank you, Cabernet. Have a great night, man. Cabernet. Good series tonight.
All right, Johnny. Take it easy, man.
All right, take it easy, guys. Thank you for tuning in, everybody. Catch you tomorrow night. Thank you.